Hey guys, give me a sec. I'm checking to see if it's all up, all working, because today we are we should be live on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. That is wrong. We are not playing Streamer Live Sim 2. Let me change that. We're doing um playing games and reacts. That's right. We're gonna be doing some comp games. Hopefully it's a long stream today. I'm sorry I haven't been live. It's just been busy. I was covering, I think I covered 4 people's shifts this week, and it was all like 9 hour shifts. It was just, you know, oh boy. Mm, okay, hopefully that works. Seems like YouTube is working well, and you guys can't hear the copyright music I'm playing, and hopefully on Twitch we can. Hold on, I'm opening Twitch so I can actually see just on my phone. Oh, did you guys peep the new chat thing? You guys, there's multi-chat. Multi-chat? Um, multi-chat, and you can see what platform they're commenting on. Not only that, but I can reply to you guys and choose what one I comment on. Hold on. Hello, la 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 la. Test, test. Perfect golden. We're live on YouTube and Twitch right now, guys. We did it. We're doing it. We got new internet. We should be high quality. I'm hoping we're not a pixel. We should be good, actually. We should be golden. Depending on how the stream goes, I might try and raise the FPS, because I noticed this is kind of choppy, especially if you guys are watching me play like Marvel Rivals or something, which is probably what we're going to be playing today. That, and then we have like 3 React videos lined up. If we can play more. Let me start getting it open up. Yeah, I mean, I think it's working. Oh, I gotta pause my live on my thing though. I'm not trying to listen to all that. Oh, and guys, I wanted to just say thank you. Um, we are almost at 20 subs on YouTube. Crazy. Not only that, but I have a video on my main and my VOD channel that have 100 views almost. I think one's at like 97. Yo, I can get the statistics up. It's crazy, man. It is. I mean, you guys are awesome. You guys on my VOD channel over there are eating this crap up, man, and I love it, and I love you guys. Um, let's see. Let me change that. Oh, don't mind that. Boop, boop, boop. We'll close that for now, and we'll hide all that. Okay. What was I gonna look at? This. Yeah. Don't worry about that, Nody. Yeah. Peep this. 218 watch hours. I mean, these are some crazy numbers, guys. I can't say, I mean, oh, let me go back. I will say these aren't as crazy of numbers. These are some crazy numbers. And I appreciate you guys so much for that. I can tell you guys like my React video. 109 views. It's like a 4-hour long video with an average retention rate of 36 minutes. That is wild. That is bonker doodles. I mean, it's just astonishing to me. Thank you guys so much. And an hour and 30 minutes. Both of these, this was my first Reacts video or first Reacts day, and then this was also a full Reacts day. So obviously you guys are loving that content. This was also Marvel Rivals, and the first like hour of it was Marvel Rivals, so obviously you guys like that too. Golden, love that. I mean, seriously, guys, thank you. We're up 5 subs, and on my main channel, it has a lot less watch time because I only have like 5 videos. We're at like 20, no, we're at 18 subs. 18 subs with a video that has 97 views, and it's a React video. Go check it out. Crazy, crazy stuff, man. Love you guys. Anyways, here's this. Before that, I wanted to look at Steam really quick because I'm kind of curious, what games do we want to be playing, guys? I mean, there's some good games. These are my library. It's a shared library. Don't mind that one. Pretty W game. I love how I accidentally clicked on the 2 most like random like sus games I have. Like those are probably the worst games I own. Both of those games. These are all the games I own. Pretty boring. I don't know what I want to get. I know 2 games that I kind of want to play on stream in like it might be like a few months, maybe half a year, just depending on when the Steam frame releases, because I'll be buying it, right? I want to start trying out some VR games. One of them was Skyrim VR. This one. Heard good things, heard it's a good entry game. I want to play it. I mean, it looks fun. I have never played a single Skyrim game. Have you guys played Skyrim games? I haven't. My friend does. He loves it. He has it on his PC, his Switch, everything. I haven't. I guess I'm just not that guy, you know? So, yeah. But this one, and then maybe, I haven't played or watched either of these. Okay. 2 VR games I saw that we might play. This one? That's copyright music. I think I don't have it set up so... I have it set up so YouTube can't hear it, so we should be good. Mr. Sandman is copyright, right? This is the trailer for it. Like intro, kind of. I don't know if I can hum it. I might get in trouble. I have no clue what Fallout's about. Only thing I know is that one of them is based on where I live. Montana. All I know is it's like post-apocalyptic and it's from Montana. Could be a fun game though. Might play that one, and then also Skyrim, you know, and then also Half-Life. What is it? Is it Half-Life Alyx? Is that what it's called? Oh, Half-Life Alyx VR. Do I have to type in VR? That's how it's spelled, right? I don't know if it's showing. Oh, have been hidden. I don't know where it is, but you guys know the game. We all know the game. You know. We all know Half-Life Alyx. I actually don't, so I'm lying to everyone and myself. I have never played any of those games, nor have I actually like watched them. Like I said, the closest, like I've seen a little bit of Skyrim from my friend playing it. All I know is there's NPCs. You go around, you talk to them. That's about it. Anyways, let me get the audio for this working. Let me close that. We might keep this on and just go get some background music going. Good song. I thought I had this one on my playlist somewhere, but apparently not. I mean, maybe I do. I have so many songs that I accidentally put in my playlist multiple times because I forget that they're in my playlist, and then I do it from like another, like a reposter almost, I think. I'm not quite sure how all that works. Let me get rid of that. Go here. Oh, that's annoying. I have to make a new game capture for Marvel Rivals. Oh no. Oh, this is annoying. Well, guys, we're not playing Marvel Rivals because I'd have to restart my stream and I'm too lazy. So, what we're going to do instead is play some R6. And whilst we wait, we'll go back to Steam. Let's look at some games. Because I want to get games. Let me know what games you guys want to see me play. Because I don't know. Like I said, I will probably be buying the Steam frame when it comes out, like day of release. I'm pre-ordering. Fall of. We gotta find a good game. Like I don't know if I'd be good with story games. Short little story time. I was so mad. I was so mad. Steam isn't even showing. Why is it not showing? I just realized that. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I know how. I think. Doop. There we go. My bad, guys. I don't know what game to play. It's like I was saying though, story games, I like them. I'm not a huge fan. It's all Red Dead's fault. I loved Red Dead 2, playing it, and I had all the legendary pelt things. Like I had the full legendary kit. I liked the white one, whatever it was called, like the stalker, and because it fit with the satchel too, and I loved it. And then I think I lost, like it was like not 30. I want to say 60, but that might be all my playtime. It was 60 or 40. So it was definitely 60. Because I remember I got booted back to one of the first chapters, and it was so annoying because I lost 60 hours of progress because of a corrupt file, and I instantly left and uninstalled because I left one day. I had multiple saves, by the way. I had like 3 saves because I was scared of that happening, because that's why I don't like story games, because whenever something corrupts, you lose everything. Had it saved, 3 different save files, all my save files gone. I'm back to chapter 1 or 2. I don't remember. No, it was 2. It was 2. And oh my goodness, I just wanted to blow my brains out. I mean, my friend, god damn, that's loud. My friend said he wanted to play this game with me, I think. Let me pause the music. Let's listen to this one. YouTube viewers can't hear it, sorry. Are they fishing with humans? Was that a human? Is it a monkey? I mean, either way. Yo, they look creepy as fuck. Look at these chuds. Yeah, my friend said he wanted to play this game with me. We'll add it to cart. Hmm. What other games? Have this one in the wish list. By the way, quick tip I learned from someone. He said, "Don't put games in your in your cart. Put them in your wish list if you don't want to buy them yet, but you do sometime when there's a sale, because if they're in your cart, Steam won't notify you when they go on sale. If they're on your wish list, Steam will notify you when the game goes on sale." Huh? Pretty cool. I don't know what game I want to buy. Like this one too. Like just a stupid game. The premise of this one, I'm pretty sure. I haven't seen any videos. Well, I've seen like this video, so I know what it's about. You're like an alien disguised as a human, and you're basically trying to evade the FBI or like government. And I think you just start up like a gas station, and you just try and not get caught. I think that's the premise of the game. These are all good games I want to play. I can see it's Fat Rex Alex, by the way. Go check out his channel. He's awesome. He has way more subs than me because he's cooler. Boop, boop, boop. Right here. See, 84 subs. Whew. He's a beautiful little Italian man. Hey, can I just say, why is it that if you're Italian, you have like an innate ability to just stream, man? I don't get that. What is that? There's a streamer. He's kind of new. Don't know his name. Don't know his name. No, don't view my cart. Okay, let's get into it. Let's do a quick match since I can't talk. I am com banned for reasons we do not speak of, and then let me do this so you guys can hear it. There we go. So now you guys should be able to hear it when there isn't any audio right now, of course. But pretty sweet. Get music back on. Yeah, I'm com banned for reasons we won't speak of, and then after maybe like 1 or 2 games of this, we'll probably get into reacts. We have three react videos lined up. I think we could have 4. A few days ago, like I said, I haven't been live for a bit. It was like a week ago. I was going to react to these videos, but I ended up not doing it because a chatter requested I react to a video about Rally B racing, which it was a sick video. The VOD, I forgot to get the audio on. He didn't let me know. It's not his fault. It's mine. But the audio wasn't there. I still posted the VOD just because it's kind of like just a thing. And we didn't end up reacting to those videos, so we'll do that today. Also, forgot to say, dude, you guys, let me put you on to something, man. This shit right here, this shit is gas. It's the Bad Apple Monster. Dude. It is so good.
Hey, yo, do y'all use mics in this bitch?
Nope. I'm muted. It doesn't even matter. Who do we play? We'll go with some Glass. We'll go some Cali. Hit some quick scopes, yo. Hit him with a phase adapt trick shot. Anyways, no, this. I don't know whether you guys could hear that, but it was creamy. This is probably one of my favorite flavors now. It is really good in my opinion. I love it. So I'm just so distracted, man. Every time I look over, I remember how crooked my nose is. Because I look at you guys, see like this side, no, it's this side, goes up. I look over, it gets really bad. God damn, this shit is bright. Turn on this light, and hopefully it kind of like cancels it out.
Y'all got mics?
No.
Yeah.
I don't really know this map. I don't know any map that are like the quick match maps, even though
How
I
do you
play them so
Rainbow
much.
Six Siege with no mic, bruh?
I know it's hell. No mic Rainbow Six Siege. No mic rivals. Any comp game. No mic. Just pisses me off, man, not being able to shit talk my teammates.
Alright, let's get to it.
I said GG 5 times, guys. No, that is not a reference to me saying
He's
the
a hard
N-word.
preacher.
That was just a joke. God damn it! Wait, was that the site that we're in? Or were they just there? I gotta pause my music. I like forgot about it. Do I pause it? I'll just turn it down. We don't gotta pause it. It's fine. How's it look, guys? We still live on Twitch and YouTube? Oh, I can get this out. I won't do it. No, I will.
Where they at? Where they at?
Nitro.
Stun grenade out.
No useful cams. I mean, this one's not bad. I hear someone around here, but it might just be a teammate. It was a teammate. Don't mind that. Bro, and someone's AFK on the camera, so I can't ping it. I had to red ping. Because I can't say it either. God damn it. I could have been a really good kill. That was a free pick. God damn it! Fuck you, Demos! Demos, fuck you! I'm sorry, don't report me.
Changing mags.
See what our teammates are up to. Me bombo clat.
Seconds remaining. 10 seconds.
Knife! GG. Or not GG, GR. Good round.
Run out of time.
Nice round. Nice try. Those are all lies. I'm trying to figure out how to say it without lying. We're dog shit.
It's all good. We'll get him next time, boys.
Yeah, I believe in you, team. Let's not play Brava. Let's play Glass. Funny how it says he's intel and support. I mean, he is, but at the same time, when people play Glass, are they really staying outside for more than half the game? Unless it's like a plant, you know, like a Monty plant, and they told, like an Oregon, I will, but on any other map, basically, no. No.
Friendly drone deployed. Op 4 is
Heard above us.
Yo, is your name Jesus or Jesus? How do I say your name, bruh?
So are all these maps like
No funny shit, no dolo shit.
are all these maps like copies or like the originals of other maps? Because like we all saw that. That
We
was
need a
border.
heartbreaker,
That was
bruh.
border.
We need an
Right
ace,
there.
we need a thermite, we need a Thatcher, and a beat, bruh.
That was border right there. Okay.
5 seconds to insertion.
Yo, good shit, Kaden.
You've located a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
Didn't we already have a Habano? No, I don't know if I can wrap this corner because of this stupid... We can, we're just cooler. Where is it? Where is Membridge? I don't know.
Yo, right here, guys, right here. Hard breach right here, Kaden. Yo, Kaden, right here.
I don't even know if they need me. Like I said, I don't know this map. But did you guys see that? Like that is border, and like downstairs is the map of. It's like the kitchen site.
There's a guy right there.
Whoa! I'm dog shit. This is what we play quick matches in ranked.
That was my bad. I wasn't watching that.
No, it's fine. Oh, there's one right.
He only has his head out.
I
Yeah,
know.
he only has his head out, and then there's one right.
Oh, I got shotted in the head, bruh.
I think he got shot in the guys. Damn it. I'm as bad as Damos. I was AFK on camera. I was drinking something. Evil, evil person. I'm an evil man. Oh, right there! He just saw him. He just saw him. Okay. There's a window right there. Falc's hopping in. Oh, she's not. She's staying outside because she's cool.
They're pushing you, bro. They're pushing you. Towards you.
is
They're
true.
pushing you right now.
That is true. Got him? Get on the right side.
Here it comes to your right.
On the right side of that door.
Headshots only.
And on the left. Holy moly. Guacamole. Guacamole. Trapamole. Oh, yeah. Good headset.
Headshots only. Let's go.
15 seconds.
Got 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Nice
There
try,
he
man.
is.
Friendlies have been eliminated.
I think he might have had me unmuted. He just seemed like he pushed when I said 10 seconds. But it's kind of what he had to do, you know. Had no idea where the last person was. Valk, for all we
Timer
know, could
sucked.
have just been like,
It does, don't it? Kitchens.
am I the best?
Service? The fuck is this place, bruh?
It's,
Hmm.
this is the site I was talking about. This is the same site as, what is it? Coastline, right? Coastline Kitchen. If you've ever played Coastline Downstairs Kitchen, it's the same as that.
Okay, we got a bandit. Word up.
Like, why is this like the same as Coastline and Border? We know what I mean? Do we know what I mean? Right? If you guys play enough Siege, I'm sure you know what I mean. I'm sure some chud out there knows exactly why it's like that.
Be ready to eliminate hostiles.
Like, here, let me give you a tour. Same window. There's usually a bunch of utensils, and this is open. And there's usually things.
We
that-
need to reinforce this shit, guys.
And this is still there. This is usually here. There's sometimes mirrors play right there. This is double, and there's a window.
Reinforce right here. This wall right here, boys. Reinforce
there's
this wall right
that.
here.
And out there would be like the main lobby. Are there any hatches I should be getting?
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds to insertion. Op 4 has located a bomb.
You can sit on my
Ready for
barbed wire.
Where's this? Barricade that.
No, because they got someone around me. They need to get in, they'd be cooked. I wonder if they can see me right here. I don't know. Smoke nade. Oh my goodness. That was just horrible timing. Oh no, it wasn't. He knew I was there. So he could see me just a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm the best player ever.
Bullshit, bro.
There's another one. I hear him. There's another one.
Friendly last operator standing.
I think we lost this game, boys.
Yeah.
Headshots.
Wait. What's up? What's going on?
Headshot.
Mission failure.
This guy, man. Headshot. Got your Jack Daniels. Got your Jack Links. Get your kitty kitty. You guys get that reference? I don't know. Dude, I'm the best player ever. Holy shit. 0-3. Set on my face, please. I mean, I guess I'm just a pro. We're probably gonna play one more, and then we got three react videos lined up. Finally, today's my day off. Hey, forgot about this. Subway sandwich. Almost fully. Should I DoorDash more? I really love Subway. Let me just say, man. You want to win over my heart? Nobody does. You get me Subway. Heart's all yours, man. I'd call it true love. Got it's a BMT without tomatoes, has bacon on it, olives, salt, pepper, vinegar, mayo. What else? Lettuce.
Be ready to engage Op 4.
Go good. Did y'all hear about the one update that might be coming out where we have half reinforces? That's gonna be goated. My only issue with it is it'll kind of like not make it useless, but make deployable fields a lot less viable. Like you can still do like the chalet piano one, like that's still gonna be strong. But like whenever I do this is, I mean, I can't even place it. Like that pedals, that'll be a lot more weak. Sucks. Oh wait, I had smoke nades last game. Should just use those. Just thought I don't know why. There's one in, I think. Oh, they're droning. Oh, we have a mute. Nice. Shit. That was the last one, right? He probably moved here or something. She's it. Yeah.
4 eliminated. Mission
Back to some trick shots. You already know. Get some music back on. Bored. Which is why I wish I would have set up Marvel Rivals right. But I'd have to restart it because I have to. I mean, I think. Will tinkle. I'm not sure. At all.
friendly drone deployed. Op 4 is reinforcing its location.
Yeah, I might go live again later, just because I don't have work today. You know, 2-day live stream 2 times 1 day. I think they patched this for some reason. I used to do this just for shits and giggles. If there's a mute above you and you jump into it and it falls down, you can farm that mute points. And I don't know why, I just thought it was kind of like funny seeing a mute with like 2 kills be top board because they have like 3,000 points. And nobody's here, Charlie, right? Ooh! Am I playing against champions? Did he just... He did. Damn. Absolutely no recoil. Not saying he's cheating, just console.
Swapping mags.
One Op 4 remaining. Op 4 eliminated. Friendly.
I was gonna say I could just leave now, but I'll play it out. I gotta be careful. If I do anything too silly, like hum, then I'll get banned. I think. Like not actually, but I think I'll just get warned for copyright. I think that's how it works. I'm not sure if I actually have to play the song or if it's just like humming it or like the tune of it.
Friendly drone deployed. Op 4 is reinforcing its location.
My bad. I was checking my stream. It gave me like a warning or something. Like not actually like a warning to get banned. It was just saying my
10 seconds to
some shit about keyframes.
5 seconds. Located a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
Keep yourself safe out there. I'll try not to get in your way.
God fucking damn it. We're doing reacts. I'm pissed. What is this? I think we'll. Okay. So what I was saying earlier is. Is this it? No. Oh, I'm on the wrong channel. Don't mind this, guys. Doop. I don't want you guys to see all my channels. Just a thought. Yeah, so. Oh, I like my own stream, guys. Who's gonna stop me? Does it automatically do that? Because I notice whenever I go, whenever I upload premieres on my VOD channel, it automatically likes them on my channel. Not on this channel, my VOD channel.
Years and some are virtual.
That was our first React video, I'm pretty sure. One of them. Okay. So, we were going to do these three. Or was, yeah, no, these two. But now we could do these three. The only issue is 2 Papa Meat videos one day. It's like, you know, we'll find another video. How about it? However, I don't want to. What does the speed of light on Earth even look like? It is not the speed of light. My bad. I have to peep this. This is not the speed of light. I mean, this isn't. Oh. Yeah, that's the speed of light. I was gonna say this. There's no way. Let's see. You know what? We'll watch this video because it's only like 2 minutes. What would it look like to go around the Earth once at the speed of light? Would it look like this? No. No. Slow as shit. Not even close. Yeah. Light travels at 299,792,458 meters per second. It would take 0.13 seconds for light to complete one full trip around the Earth. That's wild. That's bonkers. I saw one video, I kind of forgot about it. The speed of dark. It was like I think it was either Vsauce or Veritasium. Don't remember. It was kind of like one of those videos I just put on before I went to bed. This is what that would look like. The entire thing is only 8 frames. 1, 2, 3, 4. Crazy how much of the Earth is just water. Saudi Arabia, Zimbabwe. Yo, I don't mean to be racist or like stupid. Zimbabwe is this green? I thought Zimbabwe looked like this. Crazy. Not a very. I'm an American, so my geography is a bit. Holy crap. Alright, skip. What is it saying right here? Subscribe for more cool aviation content. Is this the trajectory kind of slowed? Light speed. Whew. That's a cool video. That was cool. Short little video. Okay. What are these? What is this? Do you guys remember this video? Holy crap. Bro, I watched this like like 7 years ago. I remember this. This was like one of his first videos that I remember being like huge. That and then like him giving like the homeless man a house and paying for it for a bit, like a year or something. Crazy.
You lived an entire life before the age of 3. You were born. You opened your eyes for the first time. You heard your mother's voice. You tasted food. You took your first day short-term memory.
I'm getting sidetracked, guys. Let's get a video lineup. Video lineup. This is gonna be a pretty crappy video lineup for all the VOD viewers because I don't actually know. If you're watching this live, I'm just kind of doing whatever. If you're watching this in the VOD, hey man, I'm just doing whatever. I don't have a huge plan. I just want to try and make this stream like pretty long, and then I'll probably go live again later today. Like I said, I will probably just be playing like a crappy game, like the gone fishing one or something with one of my friends, Fat Rex Alex. Why uncontacted tribes are being erased by their governments. We'll watch these three, or we'll watch these two for now. We're gonna be watching The Dumbest Lawsuits by Papa Meat and scroll down to it. Okay. These two videos. All right. This is the video lineup for now. We might choose more later. I don't know. The Dumbest Lawsuits by Papa Meat and the Corniest TikTok Communities by Tommy NFG. Is it working? Sounds? Yes.
Channel, how you doing?
Perfect. Lock in The Dumbest Lawsuits by Papa Meat.
Welcome back to the Papa Meat channel. How you doing? How you doing? Coming in sundown because today we're going to be talking about some of the world's dumbest lawsuits. You know why I wanted to do this video? Have you seen that video of the lawyer who is being sued or he's being questioned by the police for like fraud or something? He's like popping mysterious medication the whole time. And he's like insulting everybody in the room. Have you never seen that?
No.
It's crazy. Put up a little clip of it. It's insane.
He's just like popping pills mid-thing. Are you allowed to? I mean, I'm sure if it's like medication, but if it's just like random, unexplained shit.
You should watch the video. It's fucking crazy.
Objective form.
For continuing to obstruct and not answer any of my questions.
Objective
You
form.
cannot object.
It reminds me of the Ace Attorney. You guys know what I'm talking about? Throw up an image post-editing. Ace Attorney, objection.
The legal system is a wonderful thing. It protects the rights of people and holds wrongdoers accountable. In most cases, I would even say.
I have no clue how the court works, man. Not a fucking clue, man. I'm lost when it comes to that. It's like I know, like I don't know how objection works, like how objections work and shit, and I just don't know how like a lot of it works. Like the jury or whatever, don't know how that works. I don't know like the levels. I did learn it in school in like 5th grade. Don't remember that shit. There's like multiple levels. There's like your court, which is like the I don't know, it's like a close like community court kind of thing. Not community. It's not like it's just ran by a bunch of homeless people. But it's like the small case court, which are like traffic violations and crap. Then there's like state court, which is like kind of more serious things, and then there's like the Supreme Court, which is like laws and shit. I know. Can you just do that? Can you go, I object, and just like shut the other person up? I know you can like call people up. I think maybe possibly. I should stop saying I know because I don't know jack diddly squat.
Some. I mean,
Rarely.
Rarely. How often? Yeah, so let's say it's rarely. There's obviously good things to come out of it, but at the same time, how often have you seen things where it's like the justice system has failed on this day? We could update it. We could do a little, we could tweak it.
Definitely, it's crazy how there's still some people serving like jail time for weed.
I can't believe it.
20 years in jail for weed. But
How
then,
is it possible that
Crazy.
you're serving jail time for weed, but then like, I don't know, pedophiles or something like that? If we're gonna go that,
8 years? Wait, did that say 8 years?
how is it possible? Chaotic.
Hold on. What did that say? Notorious pedophile told parole board he lusted after 8-year-old girls as recently as 2021, but they still tried to free him. What? That's even more crazy. I thought when I saw 8 years, I thought it said he got 8 years in jail only. They tried to free him? Holy fucking fent addicts. The fuck is the judge on? Judge is smoking a crack pipe in the court. He's like, let me just say, what do you do? We've all done that once or twice.
No, pedophiles or something like that. If we're gonna go
Crazy.
that arcade,
Outrage at Gavin Newsom's prison board as vile pedophile David Allen Funston is freed because he's old. What?
if you're a pedophile
Like he was an old man, so he was freed for that? That makes no sense. That makes it worse.
or something, you
Migrant sex offender arrested after being released from prison.
need,
in
it should just be
error.
like your dick and balls cut off.
That can happen? Can people just be like released from jail or prison on accident? They're like, yo, you're free to go. Wait, that would suck because then that means the person who is supposed to go free probably isn't. That's fucking dog shit.
castration,
And
baby.
they slowly, then they get locked in a chair and they slowly push a knife into your head like it's a saw trap. That's justice to me. However, one thing goes without saying: if there's money,
Any pedophile should just be subjected to like water drip torture or some bullshit, man. Like if you're a pedophile, a serial murderer, or like a serial killer, anything like that, boom, you should just be like burnt alive or some bullshit, man. Not the humane death penalties.
to be made somewhere, people will inevitably abuse the system to do it. For every story of a person being irreparably damaged by a boiling cup of coffee, there's a person
Kind of a little off topic, but about like recent events. Won't get into it very much because I don't know. Don't want to get in trouble with YouTube. But like, why is it that all billionaires are just pedophiles? Like once your net worth reaches $1 billion, you for some reason whenever people's net worth reaches $1 billion, they're just like, children. I need a baby girl. And a widow need to be a baby. It's like, whoa. Come down there, Jeffy.
trying to sue a major corporation for much more dishonest reasons. Some of these corporations have a seeming
Also kind of about recent, kind of random, but about recent times. The Palm Beach Pete thing is so stupid. Not the same person. They're just not. Poor guy.
seemingly endless stream of lawsuits coming their way, and you can only imagine how ridiculous and easily dismissible they can be. So, come along with us as we uncover some of the pettiest and most absurd legal cases in existence. Which, another reason we wanted to do this is, if you've been on the internet over the past few weeks, it's quite literally impossible to escape the lawsuit between the rapper Afro Man and the Ohio Sheriff
seen that,
Deputies
yeah.
of Adams County, Ohio. This has been blowing up.
How old is this? Because this was yeah. I was gonna say this was posted around then. I saw the Penguins Zero or Moist Critical video on it. It's just the most stupid and funny thing ever. He'll get into it, so I won't say much. But it's just a dude who makes music and basically bullies the cops, and they get their feelings hurt, and it's just
Also, you like Afro Man?
I like his one song.
There you go. Most people know Afro Man from massively popular song Because I Got High. While he's not often brought up beyond this one-hit
not know he
wonder,
made that.
he's recently seen a massive surge in popularity due to an absurd event that took place in August of 2022. Under suspicion of supposed kidnapping and drug trafficking, the Adams County Sheriff's Office enacted a police raid on his Ohio property. While he was out of town, they broke through his front gate, kicked down his front door, and aggressively searched through his belongings. Not only did they find nothing, they confiscated $5,000 in cash earnings he received from concert performances. thing.
let me read
They
that.
confiscated
According to foremen, police confiscated a joint, a vape, a pen, and $5,031 in cash. The latter was returned. Oh, but the joint and vape were. He was never charged. A spokesperson for the Adams County Prosecutor's Office later admitted that the raid failed to turn up probative criminal evidence.
$5,000 in cash earnings he received
Like, I don't know how probation or any of that crap works either. Like having a parole officer, no clue.
from concert performances, something they eventually returned, but were conveniently $400 short on, according to Afro Man. All in all, $20,000.
We don't know where the money went. Oh, you guys stole $5,000 from me. Can we get that back? But I had to pay for dinner. I bought my wife out to dinner with the money. I don't know where it went. Actually, I didn't know I lost it. I didn't lose it. Actually, the chief did. Don't get me in trouble. Sorry, but we can still pay you like 4,600 maybe. That's fine.
And damages were done. Luckily for Afro Man, the entire thing was captured on a series of security cameras placed all throughout his property. An officer tried to break and shut down all their surveillance systems, but the footage was already
I did not hear about that.
their hands by then. He used this footage to create a viral music video for a song titled
That's crazy. They tried shutting it down. Bro, I don't hate cops at all. Like, amazing. You're a cop, amazing. Love what you do, man. But you guys have some of the shittiest rep, because there are some cops out there, because most people don't post good cops, okay? When people post good cops, it's someone who pulls a biker over, says, hey, don't do that, be careful, not going to give you a ticket, just don't do it. And people say, wow, that's an amazing cop. When that's what a normal cop should be like. That is just a normal cop. It's just the bar is so low for how cops should act, because on social media, the only thing that gets posted are all these shitty police officers who are just stupid assholes and are just like, let me turn on my body cam footage. That should be illegal. Instantly a crime. Why is that not banned? Why are you able to, as a police officer, go and just turn off your body cam? Fuck no, that shit should be outlawed. That should be outlawed. If there's no evidence to say that the battery didn't die, you should get charged for that. I don't know. I just think that cops get a bad rep, but some of them deserve it. Like, these cops give all cops a horrible rep for trying to shut off surveillance footage, stealing money, and then not paying it back in full. Going, well, I don't know where the $400 went.
Will you help me repair my door? Where he showcased everything to not only make it public and label them as crooked cops, but to ridicule them for desperately trying to find bricks of illegal drugs and kidnapping victims inside of his suit pockets, fridge, and CD.
We'll watch a second of it. Let's, what is it called? Will you help me repair my door? What? Will you? Okay, let's see if it's any good. We're not watching the full thing. It's 6 minutes. Let's replay.
Codex, my money rapping. Why does the Warrens?
Okay, I'm not gonna listen to that. I guess that's copyright. Loki forgot about that. Sorry, YouTube. That wasn't me. I didn't listen to that song at all, ever. I've never even heard of that song.
CD collection. He took it further by making follow-up music videos for songs titled Why You Disconnecting My Video Camera? And the now infamous Lemon Pound Cake, which revolved around the portly officer that was filmed eyeing down the lemon pound cake on his kitchen counter. To be fair, if I can play devil's advocate for once, Nick, for once, the pound cake did look pretty good.
I'd be doing the same thing.
Yeah, my fat ass, as if I wouldn't go through. Before
Coffee's just like, bro, I've been working for like 12 hours, man. That shit looks so good. Well, you see, Chief, I had to eat some to test if it had weed in it. I didn't know if it was a freaking edible or not. I needed to test it out. I didn't know if it was an edible or not, and I had to test it, and I'm pretty sure it was.
Taking the money, dude. I'm taking a little piece. If we're already breaking down the man's door.
If he's getting arrested, that cake's gonna go to waste. You know?
Come on now, the door's open. It's gonna get all dried out. Might as well have a slice. Hey, we want to give a quick shout out to our favorite sponsor, Gamer Subs, which we have an amazing energy drink called Raw Meat. You need to pick that shit up right now. It is summer in a shaker, or hopefully one day a can, because they're starting to do cans in places, and it's delicious. Raw Meat, my favorite.
No,
I think you'll like it.
Too bored.
Back to the video.
Too late.
All of these songs were going viral, with the original music video currently sitting at around 13 million views. This, alongside Afro Man's social media rants about the individuals involved, led to the deputies issuing a defamation lawsuit in 2023 on the basis of humiliation, ridicule, mental distress, embarrassment, and loss of
And all of those are probably true, and it's all of their faults.
reputation. What they didn't know is that the decision would lead to 100 times the humiliation and internet hate. The legal...
Yeah, because this wasn't a big thing before. The thing is, before they started trying to sue him for it, this wasn't that big of a thing. It got way more attention and skyrocketed in popularity once they decided to try and sue him for making the videos. People wouldn't have known about these videos if it weren't for them suing. It wasn't that big of a deal at all. Nobody knew about it. I didn't know about it, but just don't make a big deal out of it and be like, ah, that sucks. Well, lucky for us, nothing's happening. Did he try and sue them? Did he try and sue them at all for all the random crap before then? Like breaking his house?
Proceedings were streamed just this year, and the public witnessed Afro Man, aka Joseph Foreman, wearing an obnoxious American flag suit as he doubled down, stating every humiliating thing that took place was due to the...
That is tough. That is Oro, man. Wearing that shit to court. Let me just say... Oh, wait, no, I gotta lean the same way. Let me just say, you have rights. What does Saul Goodman say? Did you know you have rights? Well, according to the American Constitution, you do. Some bullshit.
Their own incompetence and wrongful raid on his property. And the worst part is that around this time, Afro Man began releasing more and more music videos for targeting specific officers involved in the raid. His song Lick 'em Low Lisa was about Deputy Lisa Phillips and how she goes around town eating pussy like pizza. Ladies and gentlemen, you have to realize the creativity pouring out of this man is inspiring, is it not? Lick 'em down Lisa's awesome. Holy shit.
Judge, you have to understand. I have to get off this frame. It was too bright. Judge, you have to understand. I did nothing wrong. This is inspirational music, okay? This music is awesome. Lick 'em down, Lisa. That's one of my greatest hits. Right after, it's right after Before I Got High. You gotta understand, man. I'm innocent. I did nothing wrong. Which is true.
With an unfortunately catchy chorus alongside a reenactment of Lisa doing the deed with what appeared to be a hired stripper. Now, the legality of these things and the kind of the
Wait, is Lisa actually a police officer or is it like a joke? I'm confused now.
Alongside a reenactment of Lisa doing the deed with what appeared to be a hired stripper. Now, the legality of these things and the kind of the you know, the besmirchment of character is so petty that it is inspiring, and I gotta say it's on levels that are unprecedented. I wish that we could be this petty, Nick. I wish we had the music talents to make something so quickly.
What would you make as a petty song?
Probably something with Disney adults or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But see, it just wouldn't have the same kind of soul.
Oh, my love for Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. What is it? What is the Joe Bart conspiracy theory? Which is true, by the way. The Disney Sniffer. That would be a W song. Joe Bart, drop that shit. Okay, you need to get in the studio. We need a song about the Disney Sniffer. Okay.
Oh, I wouldn't be able to put the same kind of charm into it.
There's no personal, or maybe there's
it isn't personal enough. It's mostly from a distance where I'm just like, I don't know. But even then, I would still be like, you do what you want. This is soul wrenching. This is a person that has been brought to his knees in terror and horror. It's from the heart. The video ends with Afroman and Lisa's impersonator making amends before going back to his home to have hardcore sex. And Lisa's impersonator making amends before going back to his home to have hardcore sex. Which, if you
don't ban me, guys, don't
see
ban
anything
me.
with Afroman, there's a lot of things.
I think that's
very,
okay because nothing was
sexually
showing.
explicit tweets and content in general. So is it him and Lisa had sex in the video?
He fucked Lisa, the impersonator. Not
then of course the impersonator, which I will say, if I was Lisa, don't know how I would take all that. No. It's a bit aggressive.
Yeah,
at least
it's consensual though. It's not him.
No. I'm just saying, regardless, it's quite the story. Yeah. All right. In a comically diabolical moment, Lisa Phillips was forced to listen to the entire 13-minute song in court, eventually breaking out into full-blown tears. It's just like, holy shit. Yeah, so then you're gonna go have sex with Afro Man there. Which also, hold it together, dude. Lick'em Lisa's eating pussy like pizza. Come on. It ain't that big of a... I mean, am I wrong? Am I wrong to say that's not... to break...
I think I would laugh. I think... okay, I guess... in the circumstances that she's in, where she's being, like, accused... or not even accused, it's, like, proven fact of what she did. Or she was one of the people who broke in, right? I don't know. I think I would cry just because it's like, I wouldn't cry. I'd be pretty pissed. Just because it's like, it's not, it's a build up. It's not just the lick 'em down Lisa. It's like, I'm not only a retard, but I'm also a retard who has a stupid song made about me, making fun of me. Right? But if it was just the song, it's like, really? Really? It's not that big of a deal. I wouldn't cry. I'd just be really pissed.
Down into tears. You know what I bet she was trying to do? She was fighting the urge to be like...
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She was getting jiggy with it.
She actually was enjoying the song.
She's like... to try to hide it. She was tapping her...
This song is so good. Some shit like that.
Foot behind that. Sean Cooley, the lemon pound cake guy, was also forced to sit through his song as well. And during his cross-examination, he claimed that he'd been sent hundreds of pound cakes at work from different people.
That's a blessing.
Is that even, I mean, oh, waiter, waiter, my steak is too, like, what, my steak is too buttery, or whatever the fuck it is.
My steak is too juicy, or, yeah, my steak is too juicy, and my lobster's too buttery.
It's one of those things where it's like, oh God, poor me. All the lemon cake. Hundreds of people send me lemon pound cake. Do you think he was heavier by the time he got there?
Oh yeah, he's definitely gained a little weight.
He's like, and I am sick and tired. He's like, wait.
he's morbidly obese. Guys, stop sending me lemon pound cakes.
Just so bloated.
Gain a little weight.
He's like, and I am sick and tired. He's like, wait.
That's actually how Papa Meat looks. It's edited. The first part of that was edited.
Way bigger, just so bloated. And a song targeting Sean grooming grooms was a song about how he was repeatedly pulling over and having sex with drug addicts. Something Afroman's attorney supposedly discovered after reaching out to his ex-wife. The pettiness. The pettiness. It tastes so sweet. Sean claimed this song was a major factor in them getting a divorce, but his ex testified that this song had no effect on her life or this decision, adding that she'd even gotten a restraining order on Grooms at one point. This song ruined our marriage. And then to have the wife show up and be like, no. I got you, that it's not even the tip of the iceberg. Also, this has been a long-standing problem. What do you think? Did the officer, do you think he was just like...
To be fair, she probably has a grudge against him, so you can't really, you know.
Listen, Nick,
side can we take?
I'm just saying once again that it's just funny. It ended bad enough to where even if she's lying, something happened.
I like to think the video was the cause, or just, you know, him cheating on people. But he asked her.
Him having sex with drug addicts it's like that video of that cop when he's just like, I got locked in the back seat with the girl, and it's because I was asking her for.
That's one thing. That's what I was trying to reference when I said the body cam thing turned off, bro. I don't know what happened. The body cam turned off, and the battery just like shut down all of a sudden, and so I went in the back to fix the battery because I keep a spare where the criminals are, and I got locked. I mean, that's not actually what he said, but it was like he did say he got locked in the back when the girl was like, "We could have a good time."
Her ID, so I was down like that. He was definitely having sex with a woman in the back of his car.
Wasn't the whole thing he was about to have sex and then got locked? Right?
I think.
No, he did have sex. He did have sex with her, and then I'm pretty sure this is what went down. He went into the back to have sex, and then he closed the door, got locked, didn't realize until afterwards. And then when he tried leaving, he called, which is why they knew it happened, because the cars have trackers, and I'm pretty sure it, like the GPS thing showed that he had been sitting there for like half an hour before he called it in. So.
In the car, and they're like, "Well, what are you doing?" He's like, "That's why I was laying down." It's a funny video.
Right?
I think, yeah. And
Okay.
they got locked in the car, and they're like, "Well, what are you doing?" He's like, "That's why I was laying down." It's a funny video, though. Him trying to explain it, very funny video. We're going to show a lot of funny videos today.
I haven't seen him trying to explain it. That would be pretty fucking hilarious. I don't know what happened. I got in the car, I went down because she dropped her freaking ID, and then I freaking, you gotta believe me, got down and I accidentally closed the door and it got locked, and I just stood there. I just didn't know what to do. I was in shock. I was in the back of the car with a freaking criminal. So I was so shocked that I just stood there for half an hour.
Song titled "Randy Walters is a Son of a Bitch." Afro Man claims that he fucked his wife. In what seems to be an attempt to strengthen his case, a lawyer asked Randy if everyone understood that Afro Man didn't actually have sex
This part's funny.
with his wife, and he simply responds,
I don't know.
which is,
I don't know. He might have had sex with my wife. He might have. I don't know anymore, man.
which only makes it seem like Afro Man might have slept with this man's wife. I have no idea if that is a fabrication. Yes, sir. It leaned into the mic too. I couldn't tell you. You mind clarifying that? She could have very well slept with him. Yes.
I would have just said no. No.
Yeah, exactly. I would have given the little Bugs Bunny. No. In the end, not only did the jury side with...
I did not like that animation. What the fuck was that?
I would have given the little Bugs Bunny. No. In the end, not only did the jury side with Afro Man, but he was able to do an insane amount of further damage to their reputation, which is one time when a lawsuit absolutely fires back. That doesn't happen all the time, though.
No.
That's a slam dunk. Slam dunks are very, very rare.
That's a 4-year slam dunk right there.
That's with the best payoff of all time. I can only imagine that he must have slept.
I'm adjusting my mic and it just started like it just went down. Hold on, guys. Adjusting it so it's a little bit out of my face, a little more out of my face. I think it just has to stay there. It's fine.
So well that night. Not that he was losing sleep over it, but I'm just saying, like, just after that big of a slam dunk, oh my god, They probably had sex with all their wives too.
I was gonna say, yeah.
I mean, with
Probably
what
had
we've
sex
seen,
with Lisa.
Oh. When it comes to unnecessary lawsuits,
Let him down, Lisa, man. I don't. Just saying. She very well could have had intercourse with my loved one. I have no idea.
nobody is safe. Even a date or an innocent crush can end in potentially life-ending legal debt. Texting inside of a movie theater is extremely frowned upon, but one man named Brandon Vesmer was so offended he sued his date over it. He sued her! Brandon took her out to see Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Of course, it's a fucking Marvel, bro. Yeah, Rocket Raccoon's just like, come on, Groot, we're gonna blow something up! Whatever, and he's just like...
At that point, get up and like move.
That or just be like, I'm gonna leave and see it some other time, or be like, you just go.
Yeah, get out of here. Yeah, kick her out.
That's what you should. Get out of here. But slowly, he became more and more upset when he noticed that she had been texting throughout the entire movie. He paid, and I'm gonna say this. I want people to just really listen to it. He paid.
So that's another thing I'm confused about when it comes to court. When you sue someone for some bullshit like that, and what are you expecting out of it? Like, would you maybe get like the $5 to $10 you paid for the movie back? And if so, don't you have to like get a lawyer, even if they're free? The gas you spent to drive there probably costed as much as what you're going to get paid back in compensation if by all miracle they won it all. You know,
$17.31 for two of them to see the movie. And he thought it was insanely rude, so he told her to stop. She refused, so he told her to step outside to be respectful to him and the other moviegoers trying to enjoy Guardians of the Galaxy 2. All right, right? Guys!
Will say Guardians of the Galaxy 3, not 2. I mean, all of the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, so good. Some of my favorite Marvel movies. I don't know if they're going to do a 4 because I'm pretty sure one of the cast members said they wouldn't come back. I don't know.
Every time I've seen Guardians of the Galaxy, it's been on a date. It's a good date movie.
I could see any Marvel movie being a good date movie because it's just, you even have to, it's just big flashing images and then you get a smile and laugh and then you can be like,
and then you kiss the girl at the end.
You'd be like, did you just fucking see that? That's fucking crazy. Fucking the dude in the wet suit who's like Metal Man, he just fucking he just said just make out with me already. That's how I kiss, by the way. That's how you guys should do. Beautiful, I know. Proper form. Teaching the young ones, guys. For all the youngins out there, that's how you kiss. This is proper etiquette when it comes to movie kissing. You look over and you go, did you just see Iron Man fucking Maximum post those jigglies? Just make out with me already, baby.
yeah, you wake her up from her nap and you feel her breast. Have you ever witnessed anybody in a movie theater do anything?
No. I mean, I've partaked a little bit. Not like, just a little booty grab.
Are you talking about that girl fell asleep during Batman, you like grabbed her tit and you started making out with her?
Yes, but I woke her up first to kind of clarify that.
You're going to miss this part.
Wake up, baby.
Wake up, the Batman's home. Hey! Wake up!
And then, I don't know how I got to it, but then I think I just looked her in the eyes and went for a kiss. And then, yeah, the family of 5 sitting next to us definitely saw me. I have the biggest tell when I'm about to kiss and just stare them in the eyes.
Yeah, it's just one.
That's when you hit him with a...
These?
Yeah, smile and then lean in a little bit. Yeah.
Eyes wide open. Yeah. And that's exactly
just. Yeah, no. Papa Meat's right, guys. I was wrong. Papa Meat's right. Eyes wide open. You go. Or let me. Oh. That's proper etiquette right there.
what she did. But she then decided to just go home because she was the one that drove them. So she just stranded him at the movie theater by himself. Which, to be fair, if you asked me to get up and leave, what am I going to take you home? Okay, yeah, I will. All right, you ready for the ride? No, fuck off. Take an Uber, dude. You know? So he did the only sensible thing and sued her for the cost of the tickets. $17, okay? Not even $17. What, not like almost $9. 18 and some change. Arguing that she was a threat to civilized society. A threat to civilized society. However, the case was dismissed because the woman moved out of the county and left the judge's jurisdiction. Or the judge is going to be like, what am I going to do? Find somebody for $9?
At that point, you're wasting the judge's time, aren't you?
Well, it's because it was his allowance. It was his 40. He's a 43-year-old who lives at home. His mom's like, all right, we'll give you $10. And he's like, cowabunga. Yeah, I could have saw 2 movies, but I wasted my allowance on you.
And now I have to watch it again, so it's like I paid for 3 movies when I.
He must have been some silver tongue, though, right?
So like you can just move away. I mean, no, because if it's like if it's like a murder or something, I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Then it goes like the Supreme Court or like state court or something.
Be able to pick up a lady.
Oh, that's true.
You got the date.
That's true.
Something's going right. Over in Italy, another lawsuit began after a husband told his wife he had to attend a business dinner with some clients at a local restaurant. Not thinking anything of it, the wife told him to enjoy his meal. But little did she know, her husband was meeting his secret lover. Mamma mia. While eating, the restaurant was filming promotional content, which just so happened to film the man and his mistress sitting at a table. And shortly after the dinner ended, the video was uploaded to TikTok, where the wife somehow caught it and realized what was going on. The wife quickly filed for divorce, and instead of taking accountability for ruining their marriage, the husband sued the restaurant for filming him. Not long after the footage was uploaded, an Italian consumers' rights organization, Codicons, backed the husband and filed the lawsuit on his behalf. He claimed that the restaurant filmed him without his consent and exposed his private life, which caused serious damage to his family life. The lawsuit is still ongoing and may actually have a chance of winning because of European privacy laws.
Okay. Yes, it is probably, I'm not sure, it just said European privacy laws. I'm not sure about how their laws work, but if it was, you know, it's at a restaurant, you have the expectation of not being filmed. It is a private establishment or something, like a privately owned establishment. So you have the right not to be filmed, and you'd expect not to be filmed. However, in the context of you cheating, should he win? No. Will he win? Probably. But he should, if he is going to win, there should be some drawbacks of saying, however, you're not winning, like, I don't know, divorce or some crap. Like, you are still getting a divorce and you're losing everything. Though, if he won the, you know, because there's probably two different lawsuits, one for the divorce and one for the filming, right? He should win the filming. Well, he shouldn't, but he will win the winning. He should definitely lose the divorce and lose everything. Just saying.
Which requires businesses to obtain consent before publishing images of customers. I will say, the man's a dirty dog, is he not? Right? He deserves to be in the doghouse. But at the same time, don't film me at your stupid fucking restaurant and post it on TikTok.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're being filmed at a restaurant, I mean, I'd have to see the video. If it's like a blurry image of him in the background and it's like focused like this, like it's him focused, but you can like kind of see the backgrounds, would I care? No, not at all. I mean, if I was cheating, probably, but I wouldn't cheat. I don't know if I'll even date. Look at me. All right. But if it's like this and it's like a blurred background, I mean, at what extent are you actually being recorded and like, you know, being recorded and actually being seen rather than it just kind of being like you, like an outline of you there that's unrecognizable.
All right. Because also they're going to misconstrue my emotions in that restaurant. Like if I'm laughing with my friend, they're going to take that and put it online and be like, look how much fun they're having in our restaurant. Like, really, my friend just told me a funny joke involving radio.
Yeah. My woman friend told me a very funny joke, so I kissed her.
Yeah. She told me such a funny joke that I had to make love with her underneath the table. Getting rejected.
The joke was so freaking funny. I'd fucking put my foot up to the kudo and give a little tickle. It was a funny joke.
It's hard, but some people cannot cope with it, so they turn to lawyers to try to help them feel better. Who does that?
It's like a psychiatrist.
I feel bad. Mr. Lawyer? Yeah, sue him. Okay. In 2016, Kay Koshingen and Nora Tanshu-May met at a Singaporean social media event and quickly became good friends. Koshingen had fallen head over heels for Nora, but Nora had repeatedly told him that she did not feel the same way and wanted to remain friends. God. How many times have we heard of that, fellas? Right, Nick?
Oh, amen, brother.
It's happened to me.
I've been there 6 years. For 6 years.
Oh, with a girl?
Yeah.
Pawing at the door?
Yeah. Oh, let me in.
Please, baby, I just want to make love to you. Dude, she's not interested. But John, I can just watch. I don't have to actually join. I could just watch.
Let me in, baby. It's cold outside. Koshingen didn't take this well and eventually claimed he'd suffer emotional damage from the reduced contact, so Nora agreed to attend counseling sessions for 18 months to help him get over her. A year and a half. All right. Even the counseling didn't work, and he demanded to see her more and have deep conversations. It was at a point that Nora completely cut contact. First off, can I just say, Nora, what a saint. To even put up with that, you know how many people would just be like, why don't you go fuck yourself, freak? I mean,
Right?
actually, like people would just be like, fucking leave me alone, loser. I have emotional distress. You know what's gonna be even more distress is when I take this ball peen hammer and drive it through your fucking skull. Get away from me. Imagine it's terrorism. Can we take counseling together? Which also, taking the counseling thing would be like, does that make any sense at all? I have to meet up with you on a scheduled basis?
It's a manipulative trick to just hopefully
able to
she'll
see
fall
her.
in love with me.
Well, exactly. She's
counseling.
gonna
Oh,
see
right.
how vulnerable I am in this setting over the course of a year and a half, or however long it's gonna be, and then she'll just fall in love with me.
I mean, what dedication, man. Year and a half with her.
Be
Crazy.
She'll be tricked.
Well, like literally, she's probably just like, I'll trick her into loving me. In response, Kaushigan filed 2 lawsuits against Nora. The first one was for a realistic and I think pretty reasonable $3 million, which he believed he deserved to cover the trauma and depression from her rejection. He also claimed that her rejection ruined his stellar reputation and cost him money. The second lawsuit was for $22,000 because he claimed Nora agreed to improve the relationship, but guess what? She didn't. $3,022,000. That's what you owe me, Nora. Tease! Both lawsuits were dismissed, with the judge finding that Kaushigan was abusing the court process, and Nora would then file a lawsuit and win a large sum of money to cover the counseling costs and help install extra security around her house. That's justice. See,
That is amazing end to that story.
these have actually been pretty good. These have been pretty good so far. Once again, these are not, I want to put out there just immediately, this is not realistic. Somebody did me wrong. I even go to the police being like, this happened, and they're just saying, we can't, there's nothing we can do. Sorry. That's usually it. You'll even ask a lawyer, what the fuck could I do? I mean, not really a whole lot.
Yeah, I mean, that is kind of how the system, just the law enforcement system works now and forever. It's just, hey, I'm being stalked. Do you have any proof? Yeah. This guy's been watching me. I've seen him outside my window. I know who he is. I know his name and where he lives. Because he told me. He actually wrote it on a note. Shall we deal with it on yourself? I think is the right thing. Probably go fist yourself.
Sorry. That's about it. Many lawsuits are undoubtedly just desperate attempts at a payday and can be surprisingly petty. No. In 2005, for example, a man named Ray Pearson was convinced that his local dry cleaning shop lost a pair of his pants that belonged to him. Despite boasting same-day service, the pants he'd given them were returned several days later and were supposedly not the original pair he'd given them, according to him, which is also kind of funny. You get, are these mine? I've had that happen. When I lived in New York, I was like, there's a pair of blue jeans, but it was just not, it didn't seem like the right pair.
Was it too small or?
No. Right size. But it was almost as if I'd never held these before.
See, that's, if I was a woman, I would give back clothes that were too small to fuck with them.
Wait, if you were a woman?
If I was dating, like, if in this situation, if I was giving someone back, like, their clothes that we've been dating for, in a woman's case, to fuck with the guy, I would give him different size jeans. No, those are definitely yours.
So in this case, you're saying that if you were a woman, you would give back, because you're cleaning them, I'm guessing?
I was actually thinking more of a breakup to fuck with someone.
Okay, so in this scenario, you're a woman.
I get what he's saying because women all like naturally have like a smaller waistline than dudes, I'm pretty sure. So it's like he would give back a smaller pair of her things to the dude just to fuck with him.
Who broke up with a man.
Give him back some jeans.
And it's like, I'm going to pick up my stuff later, but then you take the jeans and you swap them for like a smaller pair to fuck with them.
Yeah. I'm giving back the jeans.
Why?
I'm giving back.
No, I got it. It doesn't matter. I wanted you to know. I was trying to connect with you on a way of me saying that I've got an uncanny pair of pants and I might be siding with this man. Also, same day service and several days later. False advertising, maybe? I don't know.
That is, yeah.
That's pretty cooked. I mean,
That's what I'm saying. Because the sign on their building said satisfaction guaranteed, Roy naturally felt that they should have to compensate him for these inconveniences. But they refused to cough up $1,000, which was the apparent value of the pants, by the way. $1,000 pants? God damn.
did they have like rubies along the waistline? Holy shit.
And this led him suffering inconvenience and mental distress, ultimately deciding that a request of $54 million in damages was appropriate. Whoa! Within that fortune, $15,000 was
So you have to understand, the pants were too tight. When I had them, I crashed my Porsche 911. Okay, because they were so tight, because they were the wrong size. So I crashed my Porsche 911, killing a family of 5, but that's beside the point. That doesn't really matter. But that's like 400 grand down the drain. And then I still have to pay for their car, which was a LaFerrari, a red LaFerrari. So it's like $1 trillion, and now you guys owe me that.
supposedly needed to pay for him renting a car every weekend so he could go to a non-local dry cleaners, a request that reportedly led to the judge having to physically hold in laughter, which was pretty funny. People were infuriated that the case wasn't thrown out immediately, and the poor Korean immigrants that ran the cleaners had to spend 2 years straight up dealing with the legal process, spending thousands of dollars in fees.
See, that's stupid. That is so stupid. 2 years? Two years and thousands of dollars spent to deal with some dickhead who's like, well, actually, you owe me money. It's like, fuck off.
And in a truly pathetic display in the courtroom, Roy would become emotional thinking about his beloved pants, breaking down into tears and stating,
"Never before in recorded history have a group of defendants engaged in such misleading and unfair business practices."
His outburst led to a short recess being declared so he could calm down.
Yeah, no, if I was the judge, I'd just fucking burst out laughing, just fucking retard, dismissed, get out of here.
And throughout the proceedings, Roy claimed to speak for an entire class of people, as if standing up to insidious businesses on their behalf. Roy was truly ready to draw things out, claiming he had plans to call as many as 63 witnesses. But in the end, of course, Roy did not receive his $54 million, and instead had to pay for all the defendants' court.
54 mil? I thought he said 1 million. 54 million? He was...
And attorney fees, which ended up not being necessary due to a public crowdfunding campaign made on their behalf, which is pretty sweet. According to defense lawyer Chris Manning, Roy was recently divorced, jobless, and only had as much as $2,000 to his name, which likely led to him picking on a family business out of pure spite. Which I will say, in this case, if I was the Korean family, I would want a restraining order. A man that crazy in court, I would say, is going, like, once this is done, he's going to show back up.
I think not even the financial aspect. I think he needs to serve some jail time.
I think some kind of punishment is in, like, some kind of, like
I said, I don't know how probation works, but something like that, right? Is probation like a lesser sort of thing? I don't know.
Reforming of some kind.
Exactly. Even if it's just a couple months in prison, just throw him in there.
Or like community service, you know?
Full security prison. I agree. I think a year. Well, if anything, if you don't have any...
Send this dude to Alcatraz. Who the fuck does this guy think he is? Send his ass to Alcatraz, please.
Money, if you're that crazy. Spend it in a year. A little year in prison. Never hurt anybody.
Stanford prison experiment. The Stanford prison experiment, also referred to as the... What, do they like send someone to prison and then they become like crazy because of it, even if they're innocent?
Not all petty lawsuits end in failure, however. In Seattle, one family was forced to pay a small fortune because of their dog's loud barking. Better watch out, Nick. This is coming. This is what I was going to say. Did you send shivers up your spine? Nick every day has his neighbors call. I'm not even joking. Every day has his neighbors call him, asking, can you tell them to come inside? And then Nick takes his app on his phone and goes, Teddy, Max? And he waits for him to come inside the house. Is this true?
It is true.
Do you ever fear a lawsuit is coming?
They were sending letters to the county, and then it said, like, if this doesn't stop, you'll be sued. And then I asked my realtor, and she was like, they can't do that. That's just a threat. You can't. Yeah.
What is a realtor? Is a realtor a lawyer?
No.
According to Woodrow Thompson, the family of Denise Norton owned a dog that was apparently not just loud, but explosively barking in an intentional way that caused profound emotional distress. To exaggerate just how absurdly loud this dog was, the lawsuit stated that the volume would sometimes reach as much as 128 decibels. This would be comparable to a chainsaw, booming thunder, and even around the sound levels of a military jet during takeoff, all right? That's how loud this dog is. Denise ignored this lawsuit completely because the claims were so insane that she didn't even register it as genuine possibility. This would end up being her undoing, as not challenging the lawsuit led to a default ruling in Woodrow's favor. Though it's unknown if she successfully got the case dismissed, failure to do so would result in their family paying $500,000. $500,000. Better get that Ethereum check, buddy, because I'm telling you, you better put some muzzles on those fucking dogs. Like you have to sell the house. Holy shit. Perhaps one of the pettiest crimes, however, is one brought on by Alan Heckard, who was so infuriated about his resemblance to Michael Jordan that he decided to sue him for it. According to him, he was constantly stopped by people who believed that he was a famous athlete. He claimed that this had happened, quote, nearly every day.
Where do you guys kind of like draw the line with lawsuits? Like, would you guys say that like any of these are fair? No. I mean, the filming one maybe, kind of, sort of, like not really, but in the sense of like maybe give him $1,000, you know, sorry for filming you, here's 1,000, cool, thanks. But like what amount of money would you have to have stolen from you or something to start a lawsuit? Or like something like that. Like story time, actually, like I wouldn't start a lawsuit over this, okay? I had my wallet on me and I was at Walmart, of course, right? Why wouldn't I have my wallet on me? I'm paying for goods. So I'm at Walmart and I pull out of my wallet and I take out some cash and I'm paying for all my crap. It's only like $30. It's just like energy drinks and snacks and stuff for me and my friends. And maybe like a toy ball that we're gonna play with, right? I pay for all my crap and I accidentally leave my wallet there. And I left my, like, I left my wallet on the part where it's like the self-checkout thing. Let me just scrap all of that. Let me restart. Quick little story time. So I was at Walmart and I was in one of the self-checkout lines, you know, and I get up to the self-checkout thing. I'm paying for my crap. It's just some snacks, energy drinks, maybe like a toy ball for me and my friends to play with. And the thing is, I'm paying with cash, okay, and I accidentally left my wallet there. I set my wallet down, pulled out some cash, and I put it in, take my change, I put the change in my pocket, I walk away, and I left my wallet there. I get a call because I had my stuff in it, and it says, "Are you Austin?" I go, "Yeah, what's up?" And they go, "Hey, this is Walmart. We found your wallet here, but there's money missing from it." And I was like, "Okay, how do you know there's money missing from it? And can I come and grab it?" And they're like, "Yeah, and we have these really high-tech cameras that can see like the money. Okay, the cameras at Walmart, fucking insane. Okay. They told me exactly every single dollar bill that was in my wallet. And it was bonker doodles, man. But it turns out that like $130 something was stolen from my wallet because some employee, it was actually an employee, had grabbed my wallet and they did give it to the people and were like, "Hey, I found this wallet." But before they did that, they took all the money out and stole it and they got fired or something. I didn't mean for them to get fired, but you know, I got compensated like $50 or something and they didn't really care. So it was chill, but little story time.
For over the past,
but like I said, like I wouldn't sue over that. It's $100. It's not a big deal. Like, yes, it's a lot of money. Don't get me wrong. I will never say that anything over like $50 isn't a lot of money. It is not like life-changing money, but it's a chunk of change. Okay, that's a chunk of cash. I would not ever sue over anything under $1,000, maybe. Like 700.
15 years. Despite Michael Jordan having no influence on this, he was being sued on the basis of defamation, permanent injury, and emotional pain and suffering. He even went after Phil Knight, the founder of Nike, as they significantly elevated his career and helped him become more recognizable. You know, Air Jordan guys, come on! The combined amount Allen was asking for accounted for $832 million. His explanation for the amount was, quote,
Well, you figure with my age, and you multiply that by 7, and then I turn around and I figure that's what it all boils down to.
You cannot argue with that logic, can you, Nick?
No, it's pretty sound.
Pretty bullet.
So no, because you take the Pythagorean theorem and you triangulate it into 7 squared, and then you divide it by pi, and that is how I get the amount of money you owe me, actually.
Proof is what I would say. Obviously, the complaint was dismissed. While he didn't explain why, the founder of Nike assumed it was because Allen realized that losing the lawsuit would mean that he'd have to pay all their legal fees. Nike's legal fees? Fuck that.
Also, yeah, you do not want to fight Nike.
You don't want to fight. Here, Hunter's tip. Hunter's tip. Hunter's tip. If there's a giant corporation, if you are wronged, you just take it on the chin and leave. There's no way. There is no way. They have infinite amounts of resources.
That is something that's really cooked about the legal system, is if you are fighting a corporation or even like a medium-sized corporation or anyone of wealth, you already lost the lawsuit. It doesn't matter if they murdered someone like P. Diddy, okay? Or even David, the music artist, D4VD. If you have money, it does not matter how guilty you are. You can pay for a lawyer that says, but he didn't do it. And then they look the judge in the eyes and they go, you know, with the money eyes. It's like, you just can't get in trouble if you have money. And it's so stupid with the legal system. Like I said, I mean, we all know David did it, but it's like, actually, it was my assistant. Or like with P. Diddy, it was like, oh, I didn't do that. The baby oil was full sides. You know, a bunch of bullshit.
To make things to where you'll just be bled dry.
Unless it's a cold cut case.
Unless it's something where it's just so obvious and it's in your favor. Yes, but David and Goliath is a lie. Okay? A lie! Well, I guess actually the woman being burned by the coffee, that was kind of a David and Goliath case.
I mean, even then, McDonald's did a huge smear campaign to be like, can you believe she got burnt by a little coffee?
Was this bitch weak as hell? What are her legs made of fucking paper, stupid bitch? Get Ronald out of here. We're not going to see Ronald anymore. That's kind of what happened.
Oh, Ronald caught.
Well, not because of that. Not because of that. But they were just like, hey, doesn't it seem kind of...
No, I think she got paid quite a bit, and they had to start adding the caution hot symbols on the cups.
Kind of exploitative to kids.
I thought it was because kids now grew up and they don't like the people you're now targeting are millennials.
I don't think so. I think that I think that it was a thing where it was exploitative and a clown.
They changed Ronald McDonald to be a crackhead. He's just like a drug addict. He's like, my life's in the fucking shitter, man. You don't get it, man. But hey, McDonald is always by my side when I was always fucked up. Come down, say hi, grab a Big Mac.
Was going to kids being like, you should eat this big cheeseburger, this fries, you fat little fuck. There really is no end to the insane stories that came out from the world of absurd lawsuits. It doesn't matter how insane the claims are because people will always find a way to abuse a system if it benefits them. Robert Lee Brock was a prisoner in Virginia in 1995 when he filed a lawsuit against himself because he was responsible for his own imprisonment and violating his own religious beliefs due to his inability to practice them while in prison. In his own words, he said,
I partook of alcoholic beverages in 1993, July 1st. As a result, I caused myself to violate my religious beliefs. This was done by my going out and getting arrested.
In total, he was seeking $5 million, but his case was thrown out since he was both the plaintiff and the defendant, meaning he simply couldn't lose. Which in his mind, I bet he was just like, it's the perfect plan.
Check.
I'm the defendant and the attacker. Technically, if I'm on both sides, then I can't freaking lose, yo. What the freak? Fucking crazy.
Checkmate me. In 2002, Lee Boy Malvo and his accomplice John Allen Muhammad were committing a
Wait, but then even if that was possible, wouldn't the money be charged to you? If you're suing yourself, even if you won by whatever means, if it went through by some miracle, or I guess that wouldn't be much of a miracle, by some odd chance, wouldn't any money you're asking for be charged to you, and it would go to you? What?
Washington, D.C. dubbed the D.C. sniper shootings. God! What? Both men would receive heavy sentences, with John being put to death in 2004 and Lee being sentenced to multiple life sentences. Years later, in 2011...
Where was it? Texas? Like a few weeks ago. No, it was like a few months ago now. There was a dude on like the beach or something, and he was just like sniping people. And then someone like came up to him and tackled him, and then like pointed the gun at him and was like, "You need to fucking chill out." That W man's for stopping him. But that was crazy.
Lee filed a lawsuit against several of the hostages he had taken during the 2002 shootings, claiming they didn't uphold their end on an alleged agreement. Lee said that while in his captivity, he made a deal with the hostages that they would help him hide from the police in exchange for their safety. Everyone agreed, obviously in fear of their lives, but he still got arrested. This left him feeling that they broke their side of the contract, so he wanted financial compensation. The judge never even considered the lawsuit and dismissed it because contracts based on illegal acts are unenforceable. In the 1990s, Pepsi began promoting Pepsi points as a way to give back to fans. Also, have you heard of this? The Pepsi Jet? Yeah. It's a good documentary. I think on Netflix.
Is that the Pepsi Jet thing?
You should watch the Netflix documentary. It's really good. But to consolidate it, each time you bought a Pepsi product, you earned 1 point for every 10 cents spent. If you earned enough points, you could cash them out for a list of Pepsi merch in the Pepsi stuff catalog, which was that was like a big thing in the 90s, like 80s and 90s. Like cigarettes companies did that a lot. Like that was a big thing with Marlboro. Marlboro, you'd buy a bunch of cigarettes, and then you could get like a jacket, you could get all kinds of stuff. In one of the commercials, Pepsi showed a child driving to school.
Ads for like smoking, vaping, same thing. I will stand by that. Any form of inhaling things that aren't like just in the air is smoking. Not actually. I know that like, you know, if you're inhaling smoke from a campfire, I'm not going to say you're smoking, but like a cigarette, vaping, dab pen, anything like that is smoking. But that shit should not be able to be advertised. I know there's some laws for it, but like, are you even supposed to be able to advertise like smoking? I don't think so, but there's still people also, this kind of goes into YouTubers getting sponsored and then not doing the hashtag ad or mentioning that it's an ad, or even outright lying and saying, this is not an ad, I just love this product. Like the Fume thing, that's one of them. Fume, so many YouTubers promote that, but it's like, a lot of them, first of all, just don't say it's a promo, and a lot of them also don't look into it and realize, hey, maybe inhaling chemicals isn't good. It isn't a better alternative to smoking. Yeah, it's probably better for you, but a lot of things are better than smoking a cigarette, right?
In a Pepsi branded Harrier jet alongside flash text.
My point being, sorry, I didn't really have a point there. Can we enforce that shit a little more, you know?
Explaining how you could earn the plane for 7 million points. In order to get the jet, someone would have to buy $700,000 worth of Pepsi products, which is exactly what happened. And I want to say that some person found out that if I just spend $700,000 on Pepsi products, I can get a, like a $35 million jet?
Right.
Kind of fun. At 21...
I mean, that is a pretty crazy profit, man.
21-year-old college student John Leonard sent a $700,000 check to Pepsi and demanded that the plane be shipped to his home, which was over the course. He knew some like investor buddies. I think he had a rich friend, and he was just like, this is a crazy idea, and the guy lent him the money. He also claimed that Pepsi actually accepted the offer, and that's why he sent the check in the first place. However, Pepsi never sent his jet, claiming they never actually agreed to the deal. And in response, John took the soda company to court and demanded he receive his plane, claiming that Pepsi had broken its end of the contract. The judge rejected John's claims, saying that no reasonable person would believe that Pepsi actually intended to give out a real jet.
Well, I mean, it's Pepsi. They could. I think that is actually kind of fair because it's the same thing as what was it? It was like Crude or Crud. There was it was like a news station thing, like a podcast sort of thing. And they said it was an April Fool's thing on their website. And it said if you got their Crude tattooed on your forehead, they would pay you like 500 grand or something. And the dude really needed the money. He did it. And it was like an April Fool's joke. And it was in like fine print at the bottom on another page. And he actually ended up winning, I'm pretty sure, the lawsuit, which is pretty good. But that kind of goes into this where it's like, I don't know, to a certain extent, if you're saying that and you're a multi-billion-dollar company, some people are going to believe, including myself probably, I wouldn't do it because I don't have 700 grand laying around. But a lot of people would believe, hey, the jet's all mine if I do.
In exchange for soda points, which I think is unfair.
Yeah, that is unfair.
I think that you put it on the screen, everything else,
Right.
we're believed that you can get, and that's the, I mean, come on. Also, I don't know if they ever agreed to it, but they definitely were like, haha, nice find, that was funny. Here's some like drink coupons or something. The defense also argued that
here's some chump change. Here's $10.
Because John was so young, he could never be trusted with a fighter jet since he probably couldn't be trusted with the keys to his parents' car. Pepsi never cashed his check, so they couldn't be sued for fraud, and the two parties went their separate ways. Though John never got his jet, it wasn't really all bad. Just recently, in February of 2026, the Frontier Airlines allowed him to convert his 7 million Pepsi points into his 7 million Frontier miles, essentially guaranteeing him free flights for life, which is kind of cool, but at the end of the day, it was the principle. Once again, check out the documentary, it's really good. What I thought almost
Oh, that's cooked for the dude who was like paid the money, and you know, the dude who loaned the money.
hurt them in the court case was they changed it to.
I mean, but if you're rich enough to just chump change out 700 grand to a friend, it probably didn't hurt him that much.
700 million.
Oh.
After this, they aired it again. So it's like, well, you fucked up. You're admitting that was wrong. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Listen, guys, there's inherently something hilarious seeing the kind of person that genuinely thinks that they can get away with some of these lawsuits. I mean, they're just so stupid, some of them. And that being said, when targeting much smaller family-owned businesses, the mountain of legal fees that come with even frivolous cases can be a nightmare, no matter how much of a fraudulent lawsuit this is. People who go out of their way to sue anyone they can for the chance of potentially striking it rich are evil people that take advantage of a system that should be focused on helping people that are actually in need for help. But, you know, when there's money involved, people will always try to find a way. Isn't it right, Nick?
Oh, yes.
Watch your dogs. This whole thing got me scared for you. Are you frightened slightly after listening to this?
I'll actually just defend myself instead of ignoring the lawsuit. See,
that's true. You'll go at it head on. You'll take her down. You'll take whoever's around you. You'll take them down.
Exactly. I'll say, who is this? Which neighbor?
Which one?
Okay, yeah, she plays loud soap operas in the middle of the night.
Okay, well, yeah, exactly. I see her selling crack outside of her house. Would you do it? Would you actually try to get a real lie, or would you try to get a real reason to get her in trouble, or would you lie?
Okay, WS video by Papa Meat. We'll probably just watch this one more, because that video took us, I think, almost an hour, if not an hour, of reacts, which makes sense. I yap a lot, but I'm not SS Sniper Wolf. SS Sniper Wolf, you're amazing. Don't dox me. Please, this is all a joke. I'm not SS Sniper Wolf, and I don't just go, wow, that's crazy. Shocking. So, you know, I had stuff to the video where I try. Anyways, next react video by Tommy NFG. Pretty new one, I'm pretty sure. Yep, 10 days ago, same as the last one. Tommy NFG posted, we're going to be reacting, Corniest TikTok communities. Lock him.
Where a lot of people have found community.
I redo that. Corniest TikTok communities by Tommy NFG. Lock him.
TikTok has been a place where a lot of people have found communities which have made them feel closer to something. Sometimes it's a little niche community, like people who collect every type of cologne and review it, or some
most stupid thing ever. Hey, can I just say, if you, I don't know, I don't want to dog on it too much, because it's like, but to a certain extent, if you're paying over $200, $300, even $100, even $50 for a cologne, that is crazy. Because some of them, I will say some of them last a long time. That is awesome. If you're paying for a cologne that's pretty big and it's like a rectangle shape or like a square shape and it's like one of those big ones and it's thick for like $100 and it smells good, awesome, great. If you're one of the people who are spending, I don't know, $300 on a tiny little bottle, half the size of this deodorant stick, okay, it's like, you should not be trusted with money. Okay, it's the most stupid thing ever.
Sometimes it's one of the biggest communities, like book talk, where middle-aged women are ferociously horny.
I'm looking for a new book boyfriend. Billionaire. 6'5", brown eyes. Billionaire. 6'5", brown eyes. I'm looking for a new book boyfriend. Billionaire.
TikTok has also been held to some.
I mean, I'm not very good looking, man, so I won't mention the looks, but asking for a billionaire? I mean, how many people in the world are a billionaire, 6'5", brown eyes, and love books? Can we get someone? Let me know, man. How many people on this entire planet fit that criteria, man? 10 people. 10 people, maybe. I mean, geez, man.
One of the cringiest communities in the past couple of years on the internet. And one people are talking about now, which is getting worse by the day, is gym talk. Gym talk is self-explanatory. It's TikTok.
Okay, I was a bit scared there. I thought that was going to be something else. Yeah, no, gym... I don't know. Gym TikToks, I'm so on. It's like... They set expectations way too high, okay? I will say that, where it's like social media is really damaging. I actually made a react video on this. It's on one of my VODs. Go watch it. Link of the channel is in the description. But it's so damaging to people's minds, especially younger children, or like even like teenagers, especially when they see a dude like him. Okay, Noel, I know Noel, isn't he on? He's on roids, but he's open about it. Like when they, oh, you guys can't even see Noel here. When they see someone like Noel, but it's like, I don't know, who's a bodybuilder that like isn't open about roids, but is obviously on real roids, but is also a social media, I don't know, influencer. Someone like that. There are so many people like that, and I think it's really damaging to teenagers' minds, and it is just really bad. I mean, that's the main complaint I have about gym talk, or like the gym TikTok community. It's not. Hey man, I even said this in the last thing I reacted about this on that video. It was my first ever react, actually. Go watch it. I have no issue with people trying to improve. But the video was about Ozempic and steroids and stuff, and like people trying to improve themselves or enhance themselves with things like that. If you're not open about it, or even worse, you lie about it, that's a shitty thing to do. You're a horrible human. But like gym TikTok as a whole, no issue with, right? I think the gym TikTok community as a whole, no issue with it at all. It's just, some people. It's the same thing we were talking about earlier with cops. Cops aren't inherently bad. It's just social media. The only thing that gets posted are like bad police officers. So, inherently everyone thinks, oh, all police officers are pigs and bad.
TikToks posted by influencers whose content is solely the gym. And for a while, I would say it wasn't really too big on TikTok, because obviously at the start of TikTok, it got overshadowed by the Charli D'Amelios and Addison Rays and that era of TikTok. But every year, it's only gotten bigger, with creators streaming now and doing collabs with each other. Also with the Looksmax community.
Like that stuff was stupid. Like all the clip farming gym crap too. That was pretty stupid. Looks maxing, again, I don't have an issue inherently with people trying to look better, but it's when they start going, your jawline? It's like a... I don't know. And then they throw out a bunch of bullshit terms that make absolutely no sense and have no real meaning. You know.
Blown up too, it kind of intertwined with the gym community. Just goes to show us that clavicular...
Like, I don't mean to be rude or anything,
community
but like
blown
this,
up too, it kind of intertwined
that's not attractive.
with the gym community.
I hate judging people for their looks because I'm not a great looking guy by any means, but that, it looks more unhealthy. He doesn't look muscular. He looks skinny. He looks like he hasn't eaten in 3 months. And it's like, what?
Community. Just goes to show us that clavicular is genuinely unreal in a way that's hard to even explain without sounding insane. But if you've watched...
Didn't Clavicular recently get, like, in trouble because he shot an alligator or something? Was that him?
You get it instantly. There's this overwhelming sense that he's operating on a completely different frequency than everyone else. Every stream feels intentional without ever feeling calculated, like he's just naturally in sync with the moment, the energy, and the people watching.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I say no cheese. These motherfuckers loaded up with this piece of cheese.
That's McDonald's. It's so blurry. I can tell that that's a double quarter pounder box. I work there, man. Hey, man, it's not that big of a deal. Can I just... He's not allergic, obviously. He just doesn't want the sodium. But the issue is, you're ordering a double quarter pounder. The amount of sodium in the cheese does absolutely nothing to you compared to what all the shit that is in that burger and what it is made out of. Okay, calm down.
Cheese.
Two pieces.
Two pieces of cheese.
Because that's what a double quarter pounder gets. And I also don't see a sticker right here. There's usually a sticker. They probably just didn't hear him and he didn't clarify hard enough. I mean, oh. Shocking.
Couldn't tell that was a joke, but it's a real comment someone's typed.
Oh, wait, what?
Pieces of cheese.
If you couldn't tell, that was a joke, but it's a real comment someone...
Clavicular has so much aura. Clavicular is genuinely unreal in a way that it's hard to even explain without you get it instantly. I'm not gonna read that.
One of the corniest things people do on Gym Talk is make edits of themselves. And I'm not talking about your normal run-of-the-mill edit of a before and after transformation of someone flexing, because we all like a good edit every once in a while. The edits on TikTok have gotten to a point where these people think they're filming for a...
Oh my goodness. Edits on TikTok have gotten not worse. A lot of them have gotten better. The issue is, like, it was really bad like 2 years ago, a year ago, when there was like the skull face edit trend. Oh my gosh, that shit pissed me off. And it's just like a random normal clip, or like even the speed things where it's like W speed, when it was just him like eating a burger. It's like speed sits, speed breathes, speed blinks, speed takes a bite of his burger. W speed. Or like the stupid ass skull face edits where it's just like a random clip of anything super generic just happening in life, and it's like and it's just someone doing like sitting down or some shit, and it's like aura. I don't know. The edit community, I'm very mixed opinions on, because it's like some things it's okay, some things it's just cringy and stupid.
Full-on Marvel movie. It's always filled with some corny-ass quote, like something you'd see on your local Amazon Wolf hoodie.
Human by chance, alpha by choice.
50% of the time is something about how you'll channel all your pain from the breakup into the weights. 30% of the time it's saying you're lazy and while you're sleeping, he's working. And 20% of the time it's some edit saying you're not pushing yourself hard enough.
Doom shot, motherfucker.
god, like this guy. Nah, he's all natty, bro. If you look straight at the camera, it would remind me of tiny man bodybuilder. This meme right here. Have you guys seen this? Look, they just look like this is a real photo. It's like people look like a tiny dude in a big dude's body when they're like, if he looks straight at the camera, that's exactly what he'd look like.
Played that bass near a daycare, you would probably hospitalize all the kids. Like, bro, just lift the dumbbell, gang. It cannot be this deep. The problem with gym talk is people feel they need to stand out the most. There's already a huge problem in the gymfluencer community with people taking gear to level themselves up. Because you'll never look as good as somebody on gear.
Not being open about it. Was Sam Solik open about it? I mean, even if he wasn't, people knew. Like, it's obvious. But, like, that's fine. But at the same time, there were still teenagers, some people I knew even, who, to this day, feel like they need to do something like that and enhance their bodies with drugs because they're, like, not up to standard or something. When some of these people I know are, like, some of the best-looking dudes I know, all right? Like, some of these people, they have, like, I don't know, a jacked body, like an amazing face card, or they can bench a shit ton or whatever. And they have the feel, they're like the need to take performance enhancing drugs. And it's like, bro, just calm down. You're never going to look like Sam Solik. It doesn't matter. But you shouldn't. I don't mean to be rude to him. I mean, he loves doing it. Obviously, he does, I think, unless he got depressed or something and stopped. Haven't seen him in a while. Anyways, like, he looks good, but does he actually look good? No, not at all. You don't need to look like this to look good.
Here that's showing themselves off on TikTok. Now it's pretty much be the biggest roided up influencer and trend for a year, then fall off. So with that,
yeah. Ruin your body to become I don't know, TikTok famous for a month.
To do the most to get views. The cloud chasing got so bad at a point a couple of years ago, you may remember, but there was this whole epidemic of girls false accusing dudes at the gym. Like, they'd set up their phones and either try to act like some dude was creeping on them, but in reality, they may have been waiting for a machine and just wanted to know how long they were on it. Of course, I'm not downplaying any woman that actually gets creeped on in the gym, because that does happen. And everyone that goes to the gym knows that.
Right, like, wasn't there a huge controversy a few years back? Someone, like, bumped into someone at a concert, and this person went absolutely bonkers, was like, he touched my ass, he was grabbing my ass, and is a pedophile and a creep. And it was, like, just a video of some dude just being, like walking past. And just, like, it was just, like, a really, really crowded concert or something. There was something like that, I know.
Your eye wanders a lot because there's a lot going on. You're looking around to see which benches are open, which machines are open, which areas are open.
Luckily, I have my own little, like, personal workout area. Do I use it? Not fucking really. I have... Don't mind how messy my floor is. I have dumbbells. You can't really see because it's just like a black blob. Sorry, it's inverted. It's hard to see. That little black mesh blob right there is 3 dumbbells. Just something I do to train my grip, because that's kind of the only important fucking thing to actually work out. But I don't know. I just think gym talk, not horrible, not good.
So if some dude glances at a girl for a second or two, it's not like he's a complete creep and
yeah, I don't really have to worry about any of that.
Weirdo. But when the camera's out, they'll put in that 2-second glance and have some guy getting his life ruined over it. This probably reached its peak when an actual blind man got kicked out the gym for staring at a woman. Now all these stories completely change me when I'm at the gym. If I'm on a bench and a girl's in front of me, I either hit the meanest swerve down to stare at my
Got to be dressed up like fucking Daredevil. Have the black little, like, bandana on. Just be blind.
Phone. Or stare up to the ceiling like I'm looking for heaven. I'm playing it safe. Overall, with the gym talk community, there still is some good with it. It's gotten a lot more people to get active in the gym, me included, and people can actually give good advice. Of course, when they're not shoving their product down your throat. People also give good recommendations for cutting food.
Yeah, like this I'm fine with.
or bulking foods that you usually don't hear about. The next community we got is Bike Talk. Just like Gym Talk is pretty self-explanatory. It's a group of creators that do content on their motorcycle.
I get a lot less Bike Talk content, but I still know about it. Like, but a lot of the things I get on it are just like staged videos. Like obviously staged, like, can I get your number? Your bike is awesome. Your bike's awesome. Is it diesel or gas? Don't wanna fuck. Sorry. Excuse my language. Okay. Snapchat? Intercourse? Yeah.
Of a bunch of different stuff. You would expect more edits of them on the motorcycles themselves. Maybe a wheelie or some crazy trick they've practiced for years. But it's usually them either dancing to some random song, making thirst trap edits of themselves, or doing some cringy mic'd up content for a minute trying to be funny. One weird thing I noticed in all their videos, they always have a helmet on. They can never do a face reveal for some reason. They truly be thinking they—
Okay, I will say though, the mask is kind of aura. The fully blacked out, like Ghost Rider sort of, not Ghost Rider, because Ghost Rider doesn't have a mask. What is it called? Who's the one girl? It's like from an anime, I think. She's like a ghost person. Like she isn't a real person or something. Never actually watched it. I watched like an episode, but it was just so much fan service. Hate fan service animes. Not a hot take. Everyone should agree fan service is just dog shit in any anime. Besides the point, I think the mask is really cool. I will say that's fine, but I also think to an extent it gets cringy where it's like they're just in a store or like walking around in day-to-day life and they have a mask on. It's like, bro, you're in your living room, calm down. Okay.
Got so much aura that it is.
But like if you're taking a picture on like, you know, in this setting in like a street, the mask is fine. It's cool.
Needed. I feel a lot of these dudes definitely buy the bike solely to make these videos on TikTok. Even though the community is cringe, it's grown insanely this past year. You could probably make a pretty penny grifting off this shit. As long as you're shirtless and ripped, there's gonna be some middle-aged woman in the comment section simping for you.
Like this shit is cringy. This is very cringy. Oh god. Itching the mask. Like that. He goes to Aura Farm and he itches the mask.
The Gooner bike talkers have taken over so much it's irritating the other normal bike talkers. Because now the community is purely known as dudes taking off their shirts and making these edits. This type of shit you go—
I haven't seen any of that content. My sort of the content that I get on Bike Talk is a dude riding his bike or like a girl thirst trapping with like her ass just like hanging out, man. It's or like some wholesome videos where it's like, hey, can you rev your bike for me? Yeah, man. Vroom, vroom. Oh, that's awesome. Thanks. And they just walk away. Those are fine, but it's like, or like those, the latter is fine. The one I mentioned before, just cringy. It's just weird.
Going ham on Facebook though. The moms truly love it. I don't know what's worse though, the thirst trap ones or the mic'd up ones. The best way I can explain the humor is imagine 2016 Reddit humor plus 2000s Disney's kids show humor, and you've created the funniest bike talker to ever exist.
I'm like the new gen Skibbity toilet. I'm Skibbity recycling. Oh shoot. Oh. I'm so awkward. Unleash my power.
Try to laugh challenge, guys.
The cozy just throw it back.
It 100% makes sense they do this at night. I couldn't imagine the type of stares they'd get doing this in the daytime. Imagine you went to go get some gas and you look to your left and see some dude on a bike shirtless filming and waving his body to the camera.
But like I said though, I mean, the night setting in a city, it just looks better. And like in almost anything, it's a sick. I live in Montana where everything is, I look outside and I see a highway and a bypass and then a bunch of, I don't know, mountains. It's pretty fucking boring out there, man. But Like, I see images of like a city. I would hate to live in a city, by the way. Traffic would fucking suck. You'd never be alone. But like an unpopulated, cool looking city, ooh, that'd be sick. How do people get those photos, by the way? You know what I'm talking about? Where they're like, throw up a picture. Yeah. Why? How do people get those images where it's like this, where it's just like at nighttime, and VOD viewers can't see it. I'm probably gonna make this a YouTube video where they get the pictures where it's like nighttime and they're in a city with like their bike or their car. It's like a photo shoot and there's nobody in the background. Are they edited or like cropped out, or is there actually just like a dead city with lights on?
A lot of them also try to claim they have autism and that's why they act like that. How is your content so cringe you can't even take credit for it and have to say it's because you're on the spectrum? And look, maybe I'm just jumping the gun, but I don't think all these dudes suddenly have autism after posting these. All these TikToks run on the same copy and paste type of humor too. It's them in front of their bike or on it, thinking of the newest, funniest 6'7" whatever meme, posting it with a corny.
That shit was never funny. I say it sometimes as a joke, correlating to how unfunny it was. It's the same thing with the low taper fade meme, where it was like, he said it when it was dead. I say it because I don't do it often. I'm like, but like if someone mentions it, it's like a funny, haha, hey, fuck off. It's just like I don't know. A natural response at this point for me to be like, oh, kind of funny. You said the thing, you know, haha, little giggle out of me, and then move on. It's not like a, do you get it? Do you get it? It was never funny to that extent. It was funny in the way of like the low taper fade thing where it was like, it was never a good meme. It was a dead meme and he mentioned it. So it became funny because it was so unfunny. Right.
Caption. The main dude who made these actually had his account banned for a while, probably because so many people reported it and were hate watching. My thing with these bike talkers is why not do some mainstream type content blended in with them? Like they could easily do some vlogs or streaming, then it would all be completely fine.
Like this is kind of what I'm talking about. Like not this. I mean, kind of, yeah, like there's nobody here. When it's nighttime here, it's like this. There's just nothing except there's the lights. It's just like the super spread out street lights.
They're all stuck and confined for some reason to either making thirst traps or cringe mic'd up content.
I've also never really been to Main Street. It's just like I don't know, the main place where everything is.
And the last one I want to talk about might be the worst one. Fruit Love.
Which is probably what that's, which is probably what that's kind of like there, where it's like a dead city-ish feel. This, I actually never saw a single video on Fruit Love Island, but I saw so many people talking about it. What is it? Is it just like an AI show?
Love Island. If you're a person with a non-internet poison brain, actually if you're watching me, let's be real, you probably are, then you may have not heard of Fruit Love Island and are wondering what it is.
I've heard of it.
Fruit Love.
I've never actually seen it. I've seen a strawberry. I've seen like kind of like this, but it was just like a strawberry person. I saw an image of it, and that's about it.
Love Island is a show on TikTok, and accounts started posting this year, where it's Love Island, but replace real humans with AI-generated fruit.
So it's like a show.
Fruits, and put them in the same freaky situations. For some AI slob, you would expect people to trash on it and not even watch it as usual. However, the account ended up blowing up, and in 9 days, it gained
3 million followers.
3.1 million followers. When you watch it, it's not like this dude has a specific advanced AI where it's better than other ones. It's no different than the typical AI slop you see for memes. The characters at times are It's no different than the typical AI slop you see for memes. The characters at times are phasing through each other or have multiple eyes and limbs. The story was just too good for people, I guess, that they ignored it.
What story? What was it? How do you have a story if it's just AI generated slop? AI generated bullshit pisses me off so much sometimes. I've used AI gen to enhance images or whatever. Like one of my short form videos, I put a picture of me and said, "Make me morbidly obese and give me a really red face." And that's about it. I've never made a video or anything else, I'm pretty sure, with AI. And if I am to use AI, it'll be very obvious. I would never, like, I don't know, try and do something like make a show with it, because it's AI, it's slop, it's garbage. It ruins everything, hurts the economy. Ramageddon, yippee. Love how I can't buy RAM for my PC because I kind of wanted some, because I've been editing videos and it takes forever to, you know, process the entire video, and it can help sometimes. I mean, that's more of a CPU thing. Besides the point, CPUs are more expensive too. Okay, AI slop sucks dick.
People fully tapped into the lore.
But people watched this bullshit? 3 million followers? Wild. Bonkers.
That they do episode reviews and give their thoughts on it.
Thank God they sent Benito ass packing, but after watching episode 9, Tarita deserves so much better. No bullshit. First and foremost, why the fuck was Mangella hoping to get coupled up with Coco Nick? The fuck is your problem, bro? Kibilo be definitely from the jump, and you still trying to explore your connection with my mans with a sky top feed. I'm gonna need a female bombshell to come lock down my man Kibilo, because you've been on some straight bullshit.
I'm sorry, who voted Draco? Y'all knew good and well he was going to sit up there and cause some trouble. Why on earth would y'all vote for him? Now, y'all better not be surprised when he steals Strawberryna, Mangelina, Watermelonina, and all the other girls over there.
Ah, yeah.
People were watching these videos. How many likes did that have? Doesn't
Be
say.
surprised when he steals Strawberryna, Mangelina, Watermelonina, and all the other girls over there.
Ah, yes. The world's limited drinkable water supply is getting siphoned by tech oligarchs every day. All while the population suffers and has to pay their bills because we're cockroaches to them. But guys, Mangella was betraying Kiwilo after all he did for her? How could he? We can't take this anymore. This isn't a small community too, y'all. These reviews and comments get a ton of likes. I do believe this is the first step of getting AI slop comfortable with the masses. I wouldn't be surprised if TikTok gave it a little more of an algorithm boost than other videos, because they want people watching AI. If they can get people slowly used to it, they can pump unlimited content out with paying 99% less of the price. They finally won't have to worry about pesky actors complaining about work conditions and pay. And all this starts trending when the world is in one of its worst global war crises, and
TikTok is one of the worst platforms, like, known to man. I still use it. I'll say that. I'm just saying, like, the people who own it and run it, it's like, it is just the most money-hungry, money grab, low-paying platform that causes some of the most harm to people as a whole than any other platform.
Decades. Coincidence? I think not. I like to think there aren't too many NPCs in the world and people aren't this smooth.
Detroit Become Human, great game.
Brained. Seeing people happily go along with this and learning the full lore is making me think there's more smooth people than I thought. These are old boomers too, which we suspect fall for any AI. This is a majority Gen Z and Gen Alpha watching an actual AI slop show and investing in it. People took it in their own hands though and mass reported it so much it ended up getting banned. Then the creator ended up crashing out saying he wasn't gonna do the show.
Right, that's what it was that I heard. I'm pretty sure, was it Moist Critical that said that? I don't know. I saw some video. This is like what I heard about it, that it was like a show and like some dude was like crashing out about, I don't know, it being banned.
Anymore because TikTok kept taking down the videos. He thinks this is somehow a gotcha to the haters. This is literally what people wanted, like, thank you for pulling the trigger yourself. Then he ended up getting unbanned though and managed to still post some vids. But after he came back, Sora AI ended up shutting down, so I'm not sure what he's gonna do. There's always begging on the side of a road with a sign. I see that every day. He definitely felt the walls closing in and the hate getting worse. As of me recording this today, he posted the finale and announced that he's done posting because TikTok removed him from the creator program. I'm so proud of us, man.
Which, what does that pay? Like, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter anyways. That shit is paying pennies.
Like, look what we can do as a generation when we team.
$100? $100? I got 100 million views? That's awesome. That's great.
Up on something instead of arguing about some bullshit gender wars or politics 24/7. We came together for a good cause. Cue that one pic saying Adolf Hitler did. He definitely set a precedent, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see another AI slop show blow up. After all this, I assume the next account that blows up won't last a week before getting taken down. People who watch this will have to look back in the past of the vids they made glazing it, which is even sadder. Anyways, that's gonna be it. Let me know if y'all want more corny communities. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok.
I don't know. I think overall, everything said and done for this video is just Gym Talk has its downsides. Okay? There's like the roid community, and it's like it harms the like teens throughout all of social media. And then there's the bike talk thing. I haven't seen any of the thirst trap ones other than the ones he showed. Those are corny as hell. But like, you know, people taking a picture of their bike. It's the same thing as people taking a picture of their car. It's a cool thing. I mean, if you spend a lot of money on it, go ahead, man. Flex it. I don't care. Do whatever you want. Just other than the thirst trap bullshit. That is corny as hell. Kill yourself. Not actually. Sorry. Maybe. And then there's the AI slap community or the Fruit Love Island community. I mean, if you unironically watched any of that shit, you need to be put down. Okay? That's something that I'm pretty sure my cousin would watch. Bro, side rant before we end this video. She is so brain rotted. Like, she doesn't go like Skibbity Toilet or Sigma. I mean, one of them does. Different one, though, I'm talking about. She just leaves her phone on 24/7 and has like a random short replay. She's giving people thousands of views because she just has to have some sort of background. And I get that. I sleep with the video on. I like background audio, but at least I'm getting content out of it, or I'm like kind of ingesting some knowledge or something. I'm gaining something out of it rather than it just being the same 40-second short, Minecraft short, playing over and over and over again. Anyways, WS video from Tommy NFG. That'll probably be it for today, guys. That'll probably be it. Glad this is our first YouTube stream. Yeah, I mean, we post all of our VODs, link in the description. I mean, wait, that's stupid because if you're seeing this, you're on the VOD channel. Go check out my main channel where I'll be posting that video, but edited better, and you can see my edited react videos that are all better than just my entire VODs. Maybe? I mean, like I was showing you guys earlier, man, these statistics, man, this is crazy. Thank you guys so much for that. Okay. Freaking 218 hours watched of my content. You guys ate this video up, man. Thank you. 68 watch time hours, and it has like 100 views. And the average retention rate is also crazy. 35 minutes. Thank you guys so much. That's about it for today, guys. We'll probably be getting the Steam frame, hopefully, if it comes out within the next 2 months, because they said it would be out by half the year, second quarter. Who knows? Uncertain because the prices with the RAM and crap. We'll get that. We'll play Skyrim VR, probably Fallout VR if we like those. Maybe I'll play them on stream. Maybe I won't. We'll definitely play Half-Life Alyx on stream, though, because it's a shorter game, I'm pretty sure. And then we'll be live hopefully tomorrow. I have work tomorrow. I don't know. I work all week next week, technically this week because it's Sunday. Nah, I don't know. Anyways, that's about it. See ya.